So I really was pulling for the Eagles, and I really thought at halftime that maybe they were going to come back, the Chiefs, and win. But super pumped for the Eagles. Coach Dakin, one of our assistants, big Eagles fan, so he's thrilled. But I enjoyed it. I know a lot of people said they wanted a more competitive Super Bowl, but I'm tired of the Chiefs just running through everybody. So to see them get a taste of their own medicine for me was fun to watch.
Thanks, Coach. Good luck. We'll talk after.
Yeah, appreciate it, man. Have a good one.
Back with more in a moment, the Action Sports Network.
Hometown Pendleton More in Gas City has flowers for any occasion. Birthdays, anniversaries, funerals, just because, or to say I'm sorry. Hometown Pendleton More is the home to bottle blessings, and they offer flower workshops to help you learn how to make that special arrangement for yourself. They also offer same-day delivery in Grant County. See Hometown Pendleton More, 229 East Main Street in Gas City, Monday through Friday, 9 to 5, and Saturday, 9 to 1. And be sure to follow them on Facebook.
Hi folks, this is Rob Althouse at Mike Anderson Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Gas City. We are very happy to announce we are Grant County's greatest new and used car dealership 3 years in a row.
We interrupt this commercial to give you a special announcement. Mike Anderson Chevrolet is now Grant County's greatest new and used car dealership 4 years in a row. That's right, thanks to you, Mike Anderson Chevrolet has stayed on top once again. Now back to our commercial.
Mike Anderson Chevrolet has the greatest sales staff and the greatest service department for your car servicing needs. Please check us out at GasCityChevy.com. Mike Anderson Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Gas City.
To win in sports, you must adjust your strategy as the game changes. The same is true of investments. I'm financial advisor Mark Lemming, your Edward Jones financial advisor, and I can help you create a game plan for financial success. Call me 765-573-7063 to get started today. Edward Jones, member SIPC.
Marion Health is excited to announce their new facility, Marion Health East, located at 911 Marion Health Drive, Gas City. It's now open. Departments include the emergency department, urgent care, radiology, laboratory, and multi-specialty clinic. Marion Health's expanded access to services now with 2 locations to serve you and your family.
Streaming live right now. Live coverage of Indiana High School basketball continues on ASN.
Streaming live.
Only on ASN. The Action Sports Network.
Welcome back here to Friedenberger Court at Mississinewa High School. Tuesday night boys basketball about to come your way between Pendleton Heights and Mississinewa. Got a loaded schedule this week here on our network. Girls season is pretty much winded down. Only one team at our network still playing. The Norwell Lady Knights will play Saturday night in the regional championship against East Noble. That game at Belmont. Coverage starts at 6:30, but tonight on the network, a lot of good games that you'll want to hear. Western is at Oak Hill. Warsaw is at Marion, and your guy, Coach Allison. Did you coach with him?
I did the last 2 years with Coach Allison.
Yep.
He gave me the opportunity to help out, and I appreciate it. And he's a great guy and a great coach.
Yep, he's there at Warsaw now, and he's an assistant with Coach Matt Moore. Got a state championship contending team. Manchester is at Bluffton in boys basketball. Mechanical is at Carroll boys. Norwell is at Heritage. Wabash is at Frankton. That game on 105.9. Those are all the games tonight. Tomorrow night, Eastbrook takes on Bluffton in boys basketball. Friday night, Eastbrook is at West Dell. Frankton is at Mississinewa. You'll be here for that one.
Yes, sir.
Madison Grant is at Alexandria. It's where I'll be. Oak Hill is at Blackford. Bluffton is at Northfield. Southwood is at Mechanical. Huntington North is at Norwell, and then on 101.9, Peru is at Manchester, and Rochester is at Wabash, all followed by the F.J. Reddick Rockin' Scoreboard Show Friday night. Saturday, Tri-Central is at Eastbrook, Madison Grant at Southwood, Oak Hill is at Logan Sport, and Peru is at Western on 101.9, and then, of course, like we just mentioned, the Norwell East Noble Girls Regional game at Belmont on Saturday night. So a lot of games. Only place you get this kind of coverage is right here as Mississinewa and Pendleton get ready to square off. Again, Pendleton Heights entering this game 6-12 on the season. as Elwood leads Southern Wells 12-6 at the end of one, and should be a good game. If the JV game was any indicator of how good the varsity game's going to be, it's going to be a great game. That easily, and I told you that JV game may have easily been one of the best JV games I've ever seen.
It's right up there. I mean, each team, just knocked down shot after shot.
Yeah.
And Mississinewa hit the last one. So, yeah, it was a great game. Very, very entertaining.
Mississinewa scored a basket with less than 2 seconds to go to win the game. Pendleton Heights called a timeout and just couldn't execute on the final play there as Mississinewa won in overtime 60-59. And the biggest play I thought was Pendleton Heights was down 3. They hit a free throw, missed the second one. There was a missed block out. The ball got tipped out. Kid for Pendleton Heights was right there. Hit a 3 to give him the lead for about 10 seconds. Mississinewa came down, then hit a shot. It was back and forth. Hopefully we get another good one in this varsity, so we'll see.
Exactly. I hope so, too.
Mississinewa, Pendleton Heights here tonight. Mississinewa in their home white uniforms in the candy stripe pants, I guess. Stealing one from Indiana, which, as an Indiana fan, they can have them. I mean, dang. Indiana takes on Michigan State tonight at Michigan State as Tom Izzo goes to break the Big Ten's all-time wins record, which would surpass Bob Knight. So, perfect game it is against Indiana.
Absolutely. Perfect game there. I'm not an Indiana guy. I'm a Purdue guy, and they're at Michigan
Yep,
right
they
now,
are.
So we'll see how that goes. That'll be a tough game.
Purdue was leading last check I saw up there. Let's see. Okay, there we go. There's today. Yeah, Purdue taking on Michigan as of right now. That game is on Peacock. Tennessee and Kentucky squaring off there on ESPN. That's a great one. Auburn and Vanderbilt. Auburn and Alabama are going to play on Saturday, number 1 versus number 2 in college basketball. And great here is down the stretch of the first half, Purdue leads Michigan 37-33, and Purdue absolutely dominated Michigan in their first meeting, but I could see Purdue winning tonight, but I don't think it'll be in dominating fashion like it was the last time.
Yeah, I think the last time, like you said, they really did dominate that game. That's what scares me tonight.
Right. As 37-33 the score, Purdue leads them. Ball State leads Eastern Michigan 38-33. Auburn up on Vanderbilt 34-32 at the half. Florida leads Mississippi State 26-22. Kentucky on top of Tennessee late first half 33-24. Iowa State a 2-point lead at halftime over UCF at 32-30. Cincinnati against Utah. Right now, Cincinnati leading 42-36 at the half. West Virginia on top of BYU 31-29. UAB leads East Carolina 36-28 at half. Just tons and tons of games in college basketball. Of course, Indiana and Michigan State at 9 o'clock on Peacock in just about an hour. So hoping to get home for the start of that, but the JV game went late, so I don't think we will. We're going to step aside for the national anthem. We'll come back. We'll have starters and tip-off between Pendleton and Mississinewa. This is Indiana High School basketball on ASN.
Being a good neighbor means taking care of those close to you, and State Farm agent Keenan Davis will take care of you and your family. Auto, home, and life insurance is something we all need, and Keenan Davis will help you save money and give you peace of mind at the same time. If your driving record is not so perfect, that's okay. Keenan can help those with high-risk insurance. See State Farm agent Keenan Davis, 1001 Northwestern Avenue in Marion. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Success starts with a great team, but teamwork is key to any successful outcome. The McKinney team is a proud supporter of hometown athletics and academics. Hi, this is Jen McKinney. On behalf of the McKinney team, we would like to congratulate all of the county athletes and students on and off the bench on a great season. Your hard work pays off, and you make us proud. Congratulations again from the McKinney team on a great season ahead. And remember, for all your mortgage needs, find Jen McKinney of the McKinney team, powered by UHM, online anytime at jenmckinney.com.
It's a wonderful time to move into Northwood Manor Senior Living Community. Enjoy choice of apartments, weekly housekeeping, 3 home-cooked meals served daily, caring team on call 24 hours per day, utilities included, and local transportation provided. Every detail is designed to create a place where residents feel right at home. Move in now, and Northwood will help you with your moving cost, up to $1,500 on select apartments. Northwood Manor Senior Living Community in Marion. Call 765-662-9700.
A winning team is the key to success. So is hard work. This is Kelly Kistler. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union is proud of all the student athletes who work hard both on and off the field. We are supporting all of our schools in Grant County and know this year will be the best ever. Good luck to all the athletes and students this school year. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union, 101 North Washington in downtown Marion, or 200 East Main in Gas City.
Hello everyone, this is Peyton Bird, Administrator at Rolling Meadows Health and Rehab, a 5-star facility located in LaFountain, Indiana. And I'm proud to announce that we just received a perfect state survey. If you are in need of short-term rehab or long-term care for you or your loved one, let our professional staff help you. Please call me today at Rolling Meadows or come on by for a tour of our family taking care of family buildings.
Back here at Mississinewa High School, we're going to send you down to public address announcer Chief McCollum here in just a minute to present our starting lineups. But first, starting lineups for Marion Health. Get into the lineup of life because your health means everything. Call Marion Health Access to schedule your appointment. That's Marion Health, your community, our commitment. Scott Haley, you got any thoughts here before we get these lineups underway?
Well, I think both teams are going to be pretty aggressive defensively and all out.
I think we're going to see a lot of shots go up.
Shots taken. Coach Brooks mentioned, his offense is starting to look a little bit better here lately. They're averaging about 45, 50 points a game, so that's pretty decent. I think he's more conservative on the defensive end. If he can control and contest the shots, 3-point shots from Pendleton Heights, and just keep them wide open look to contest every shot possible. Let him only have one shot and get the rebound and win the 50-50 balls.
Here's tonight's starting lineups for Marion Health. Lights go down, and here's the starting lineup for the. And man, when I say the lights go down, I mean they go down. I mean it is dark.
And now for the starting lineup for your Mississinewa Indiana. Starting in one guard, number 2, Ravion Fans. At the other guard, number 4, Ian Newsom. At one forward, number 5, Grady Stepp. And another forward, number 20, Seth Yoder. And the third forward, number 32, Keontae Wood. Each are coached by Josh Brooks and his assistants, Jared May and Aaron Wilkins.
There's your starting lineups for Marion Health. Get in a lineup of life because your health means everything.
And Mr. John Homer.
Here we go. Pendleton Heights comes out on the road. Green uniforms, black letters, and white trim around them as we get set for tip-off between Pendleton Heights and Mississinewa. Let's do it.
I agree with you. There's going to be a lot of shot attempts in this game.
I think so.
Yeah. interesting to see how Pendleton Heights, if they continue their three-point shooting attack, which I think they will, like I said, averaging 18 a game.
Tips up in the air. Mississinewa controls it, and Ian Newsom gets it in the backcourt for the Indians. Crosses the timeline, brings it to the right side. It looked to face guard Yoder here. Yep. Newsom gets around the screen. Newsom dumps it to Woods. Back out. Here's a three up on the way. Too strong from Yoder. High arcing rebound pulled down here by Mazingo. Up ahead, here's a three up on the way from Hayden Fox. It's no good. Long rebound there for Ravion Fett. So one and done on both possessions for both teams to start.
Yes, sir, and they're not afraid to shoot it.
Nope. Fetts all the way down the lane, kicks it out to Yoder, drives it into the middle of the lane, throws it out here to Grady Schnepp. Cross court to Fetts, drives baseline. Good seal off there from Woods, but Fetts blew the layup. Here comes Pendleton back the other way with Cooper Sims. Out to Fox for three. Too strong, and a long rebound for Fetts. Minute gone, no score between Mississinewa and Pendleton Heights. Grant Schaus with Scott Haley here with you tonight.
Both teams has had two good looks. They just haven't had the shots fall.
Woods inside. Has it stripped away. Here comes Fox up the other end. Outside here to Mazingo. Mazingo hits Singh. Now out to number 12, Hayden Fox, and they'll go back to Mazingo, who set up the offense. Mazingo brings it to the far side and hands it to Sims. Sims goes back to Fox up top between the rings. Drives it to the left, pulls it out, bounces it up top to Estes. Kicks it out to the corner for a three. It's off the mark, no good, and Woods got the rebound.
0 for 3 is Pendleton Heights from 3.
Here's Woods with it in the short corner. No score, 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. Been no offensive rebounds in this game so far as Fetts, miscommunication with Yoder, throws it out of bounds, and it's back to Pendleton.
Mississinewa's second turnover here in the first quarter. Yeah, both teams have had some decent looks, just the shots haven't fallen yet.
Fox across the timeline with it, brings it to the left, bounces it up top. Here to Mazingo. Inside, spinning. They go backdoor to Singh, and he lays it up and in. Ashan Singh. And it's 2-0 Pendleton Heights, 5:38 to go in the first quarter.
Nice basket cut by Singh and a good look and good pass for an easy layup.
Newsom stands with it up on the top of the key. Goes to the freshman Ravion Fetts on the left, up top to Schnepp. Bounces it here to Yoder on the elbow. Up top with it is Fetts between the circles. 5:15 to go in the first. It's 2-0. Mississinewa trailing Pendleton Heights. Here's a three up on the way. No good from Schnepp. Singh got the rebound. Up the floor. Here comes Pendleton. Inside. Out to Mazingo for a three. Missed it. Offensive rebound for Fox. Fox ripping through. And they're going to call a foul. Not a jump ball, a foul. They're going to get it on Ravion Fetts. I thought that was a jump ball.
I thought that was a jump ball. I thought that's what they were going to call as well.
4:55 first quarter, 2-0 Pendleton. Looking to go backdoor to Singh. They do on the block. Mismatch blocked by Woods, but knocked over to Estes. Estes kicks it out here to Sims. Drives it into the middle of the lane. Tosses it up. No good, but a foul.
Nice take by Sims there, driving all the way to the basket.
And Grady Schnepp now whistled for the foul on Mississinewa. His first team second, 4:43 first quarter, 2-0. Pendleton Heights leads it. Sims to shoot two, and he misses the front end of two shots. Sims comes in averaging about 18 points a game, leads the team in scoring.
He's an 81% free throw shooter.
Yep.
That was a rare miss there.
Hits the second. And it's 3-0 Pendleton Heights with 4:37 to play in the first quarter. Newsom goes to the left over to Yoder, drops it off for Fetts. Fetts drives it into lane all the way to the rim, and he scores. Fetts got downhill and hopped through the lane, and it's 3-2 Pendleton.
Very aggressive move by Fetts. Like you said, he got downhill quick, and nobody stopped him for an easy layup.
Fetts doesn't play like a freshman, I'll say that.
No, he does not.
Into the short corner, Sims drops it off for Singh. He goes up and he misses the layup. Offensive rebound, toss back out for a three. Mazingo, it rattles in for three. 6-2, Pendleton with 4 minutes to go in the first.
I was talking about offensive rebound. You can't allow them 2 or 3 shots.
Yep.
One of them's going to fall.
Up top with it here is Newsom between the circles. Looking to go to the left over to Fetz. Fetz drives down the lane again. Out to Woods for a three, and he got it. Keontae Woods only attempted 9 threes on the year. He's 44%. Just increased it there, and it's 6-5 Pendleton Heights. 3.5 left in the first. Mazingo a three, no good. High arcing offensive rebound. Estes out to Singh on the free throw line. Now to Sims through the lane. Tosses it up, no good. Offensive rebound for Singh, and he put it back in.
Rebound basket for Singh.
Hassan Singh, and it's 8-5. Pendleton Heights leads it with 3:05 left in the opening quarter.
Indians are going to have to do a better job of boxing out and finding a man and putting a rear end on him.
And loose and no foul call there. Coach Brooks wanting a foul, and then all the way down the lane is Hayden Fox for 2. And we have a whistle and a timeout taken by Mississinewa. Coach Brooks asking the official, how's that not a foul on the other end? It'll be a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it here. And you hear Coach Brooks there telling him, we got to box out. 10-5 is the Mississinewa lead with just about 3 minutes to go in the first quarter. If you got us tuned in on the Action Sports Network or on the TribeTV, we're plugged into the audio. I don't know. That's what they told me. So if you're watching, you can hear us. Let us know. But if you're not, you should. Better seeing it than hearing it. 2:48 first quarter, 10-5 Pendleton. And not a bad start for either team, but Mississinewa's, I think, got to lock in more defensively.
Two to three offensive rebounds has cost him 5 points in his last 2 possessions.
Fetz with it, right wing. Now to Woods. Goes left side to Newsom. Into Tyvon Jacobs on the block. Jacobs turns and spins, goes up too strong. Jacobs has had a really good year. Struggled on Saturday against Delta, and now we got a foul on the other end on Keontae Woods.
Pendleton Heights is taking it very strong to the basket and making Mississinewa play defense, and they're using their height advantage just a little bit here and getting to the free throw line.
Estes, first one's up on the way and good. 11-5 Pendleton Heights leads at 2:23 remaining first quarter. Second one for Estes is up on the way, and it is good. Matt and Corey will check in. 12-5 is the Pendleton Heights lead again, 2:23 to go first quarter. Out on the floor for Mississinewa is Jacobs, Corey, Fetz, Davion Spikes, and Ian Newsom. So almost a whole new set of faces, yeah. Except for Fetz and Fetz has it rather on the right wing. He goes up top. Davion Spikes came in, scored 5 points against Delta on Saturday. A solid day for him. And Spikes has it. Backdoor Newsom, and he lays it in. A great backdoor cut. That was good execution for Mississinewa.
Nice pass by Davion Spikes and good cut. That's Mississinewa needed a bucket there.
12-7 Pendleton, 1:45 first quarter. Into the corner is Sims. Inside to Singh, and they're going to call a foul on Mississinewa. Yep. Jacobs whistled for his first foul, the team's fourth.
Singh had Jacobs posted up deep there, and Pendleton Knights got it to him.
And Singh was wide open there for 2. Just about to say, Mississinewa may have been lucky that foul got called, but Singh ends up scoring anyways, and it's 14-7 Pendleton with just a minute and a half left in the first quarter. Newsom down the lane. Dumps it for Corey. Over 3 defenders. Knocked over to Jacobs, who puts it in. Go back to that last bucket from Newsom there on that back cut. Coach Buck for Pendleton Heights, he was furious.
Yes, he was not happy. I think he was calling out the play and let the defender know what was going on.
Yep, and there's a 3 from Cooper Sims. 17-9. With just under a minute to go, Pendleton Heights leads it by 8. This is Newsom. Now to Fetz, loose on the floor. Fetz, nowhere to go. Jump ball, and the arrow goes to Pendleton. 45 seconds first quarter. 17-9, Pendleton Heights leads it. Hayden Fox will inbound it in the backcourt, goes to Sims, goes right back to Fox, who brings it across the timeline.
Someone needs to get a stop right here.
Here's Mazingo. Goes up top here to Singh. Backdoor laying it up and in, Evan Mazingo. 19-9, the largest lead for Pendleton Heights. On the drive, Yoder out to Corey. Madden Corey swings it out to Newsom. Newsom stands with it near the timeline. 19-9 is the score, and now a foul called on Pendleton Heights with 10 seconds left on the first quarter clock. Mazingo whistled for his first foul. That's the team's first foul of the quarter.
Newsom had Mazinga beaten, getting heading toward the basket. Mazinga just grabbed him, just like Sims just did there also.
Yeah, another foul. This one's on Sims. That's his first. 7 seconds to go in the first. Pendleton Heights leads it by 10. They get it into the backcourt to Newsom. He chases it down. He'll get it across the timeline. Newsom with it up top with 3 seconds. Dumps it to Jacobs. He's got to shoot it. Throws it up at the buzzer, and he banks it in. Tyvon Jacobs at the horn, and that's how the first quarter ends. 19-11, Pendleton Heights leads at 8 minutes to go, or as we go to the second quarter on the Action Sports Network.
Prince Hall Housing Authority is now taking applications for their one-bedroom tower apartments for the elderly and disabled. Prince Hall is conveniently located just minutes from shopping, banking, restaurants, and much more. City bus service is also available. Prince Hall is income-based rent, featuring many amenities. So make yourself at home at Prince Hall Housing Authority by calling 765-674-9734, TTY 711 for an application today.
AA Rents True Value Hardware has everything you need for your do-it-yourself project. If you need to rent some heavy machinery or just pick up some hammer and nails, AA Rents True Value Hardware can help. And did you know that the Box Express is now located right next door to AA Rents? That's right. You can do all your packing and shipping still with the Box Express, now located right next to AA Rents True Value Hardware. On Mason Boulevard, see AA Rents True Value Hardware and the Box Express for all your do-it-yourself and shipping needs.
We're back here at Mississinewa High School as Pendleton Heights leads it 19-11 at the end of the first quarter. Grant Schaus with Scott Haley tonight, and solid start there for both teams offensively, I think, but on the defensive end is where Mississinewa is struggling.
Yeah, that's Coach Brooks mentioned that in his pregame interview, that they've got to get better on the defensive end.
They go over to Spikes. He'll hand it off to number 20. Seth Yoder. Yoder through the lane, missed it, got his own rebound, throws it back up and put it in. Seth Yoder on the turnaround basket. 19-13. Pendleton Heights leads it with 7:30 left in the second quarter. Mazingo with it up top. Slides it to Sims, goes back to Mazingo, bounces it inside, loose on the baseline over to Estes. Now over to Hayden Fox. Fox.
Looks like Mississinewa's intensity on defense has picked up a little bit here in the start of the second quarter.
Sims, and now a foul called on Fetz. That's number 2. So number 2 for number 2, Ravion Fetz.
Little
nickel dimer there.
Yeah. You think it was a good call?
No, I think just let him play. I don't think that's a no call.
Okay. Seven minutes, second quarter, 19-13 is the Arabians' lead over Mississinewa. Fox tries to get down the lane. Tyvon Jacobs takes it away. Up the right side, Jacobs to the rim, and he lays it in. 6 points. 6 points for Jacobs, all off the bench tonight, and it's 19-15. Pendleton Heights, 6:35, second quarter.
6 points, a rebound, and a steal for Jacobs off the bench.
3, Mazingo, no good. Rebound for Newsome. Newsome up the floor. Finds Schnepp on the right wing, back up top, Ian Newsome. Up near the logo. Newsome on the right wing, out to Davion Spikes. Spikes goes one-on-one, tries to penetrate it in, throws it back out here to Yoder. Now to Schnepp, back to Seth Yoder. Up top, behind his back. He'll flip it out to Spikes. Spikes between his legs. Tries to get it in. Patient possession here for Mississinewa. Here's Newsome. Now to Schnepp, drives to the rim, and he scores. And a 6-0 run for Mississinewa to begin the second quarter. They trail at 19-17 with 5:40 to play in the first half.
That was a strong take by Schnepp there. I think he got bopped at least twice and still put it in.
Mazingo down the lane and a foul called.
Fouls on Indian number 10, Tyvon Jacobs. And Landon is second. Team second.
Bad news. That's 2 on Jacobs now. He's having a really good game, yeah. Estes to shoot 2. His first one's up on the way, and it is good. It rattles home for Joe Estes. 20-17 is the Pendleton Heights lead. 5:33 to play in the second quarter.
That ended the 8-0 run by the Indians there. Last 2 of the fourth and the first 6 in the third.
Yep. And the second one for Estes is good. He's got 4 points all at the line tonight. 21-17, Pendleton Heights leads it with 5:28 left in the first half. At Oak Hill leads it 14-10 at the end of one, and Manchester's up on Bluffton 37-16 at half.
Manchester's pretty good.
They are. That is a good team, yes. And they'll get Mississinewa will get them final regular season game of the year on this floor on February 28th, the final Friday of the regular season. Mississinewa went up there and beat them last year on a last-second shot as Newsome may have gotten fouled. They don't call it.
It looked like he got bumped there a couple times.
This is Mazingo, and now a double dribble call back to Mississinewa.
I think that's Pendleton Heights' first turnover of the game.
5:05 left in the first quarter. 21-17, Pendleton Heights leads it. Brant Gray checks in here for Pendleton. He will replace Cooper Sims. Sims averages 18 a game, only has 4 in the first half so far. Right wing with it is Keontae Woods. Knocked down a triple in that first quarter. Out to Schnepp. He'll try the triple. And it's short. Out to Woods for 3. He got it. Just when we said something, Woods hits a 3, and it's Pendleton Heights by 1, 21-20. They were up 19-9 in the first quarter, and now they call a foul. This one's going to go against Grady Schnepp, number 5. And that's number 2 on him.
I like the aggressiveness on the Indian side on the defensive end.
Full timeout. Pendleton Heights will take it with them. We're back in 30. 21-20 is the score. Pendleton leads it with 4:32 left in the second quarter on ASN.
For many, the passing of a pet can be devastating. Hi, I'm Steve. At Arms Hunt Funeral Home, we can help you with the loss of your furry friend. Should the need arise, we could come to your home, meet you at your veterinarian's office, or at one of our 4 Grant County locations. So when your pet crosses the Rainbow Bridge, let Arms Hunt Funeral Home be there for you. Arms Hunt Funeral Home, Fairmount, Marion, Upland, and now in Gas City.
Streaming live right now. Live coverage of Indiana high school basketball continues on ASN.
Streaming live.
Only on ASN. The Action Sports Network.
(21-20) is the score, where Mississinewa trailing Pendleton Heights, and this was a 19-9 Pendleton Heights lead at one time. Since then, Mississinewa's outscored them 11-2, and it's been all Mississinewa here in the second quarter. Scott.
Yeah, in between breaks, in between quarters, I'm sure Coach Brooks wholeheartedly discussed being more aggressive on the defensive end and blocking out, and they've come out in the second quarter and put a lot of pressure on Pendleton Heights and made them work for every shot they've had.
This one's blocked. Singh takes it back, however, for the Arabians. This is Brant Gray. Guarded up top by Schnepp. Now if you're Mississinewa, I just want to get a stop.
Yes, sir. Again, the intensity has picked up 1,000% from the first quarter.
Gray with it up near the timeline, out for Mazingo, and he drains the three.
3-point basket, Evan Mazingo.
24-20.
That's just a good shot. I mean, that's a deep shot.
Pendleton Heights leads at 24-20, 3:55 left in the second. Newsom backdoor, now out to Spikes. Good ball movement. Spikes, great pass underneath here to Woods. Woods muscles his way inside, and he gets fouled. So Mississinewa will shoot their first free throws of the game. That's going to go on Hassan Singh. That's his second foul.
Nice strong move by Woods.
And his first one's up and good. He's got 7 points tonight to lead Mississinewa. Going back to Saturday in the first quarter, he struggled against Delta in the first quarter, picked it up, and in the final 3 quarters scored 17 points. And he hits both free throws there, and it's 24-22. Mississinewa trailing Pendleton Heights with 3:40 left in the first half. Across the timeline with it is Sims. Here comes the screen from Singh.
Nice switch by Schnepp there and Sims.
Sims picks it out. Now Mazingo has it up near the timeline, puts it on the deck, and shovels it out to Sims. Guarded here by Newsom. Here comes the screen from Singh again. Sims into the CIC and throw it away. Newsom comes down with it. Newsom straight up the floor to the rim, and he misses it. Woods puts it back in for 2. Woods almost came out of nowhere and laid that thing back in. We're tied at 24. 3 minutes to go in the half.
Good job by Woods to run the floor with Newsom in case he missed it, which he did, and Woods was right there.
Oh, and Mississinewa had nearly another steal. They call a foul. May have been a reach in there. Officials trying to see who it was. It's on number 5, Grady Schnepp. Bad news, Mississinewa. That is his third. And timeout. Yeah, I did too. I think that's what Schnepp's saying. He goes, I think he's going, I didn't touch him.
Yeah, it was Yoder.
That's
the wrong guy.
Yeah, I think they're going to get together and check here. If it holds, it's on Schnepp number 5, but if it's on Yoder, it's only his first foul. Yeah. They're getting together and talking, and you could get confused by Schnepp and Yoder. Yep. Okay, so that foul is going to go on Yoder and not on Grady Schnepp. 2:51 to go in the second quarter. 24 all. It's Pendleton ball on the baseline. Looking to get it in. They trigger it deep into the front court, however. It's into Sims.
Newsom is all over Sims.
Yeah. Newsom, maybe their best on-ball defender. Him and Jacobs, who are guarding the ball now.
Yep.
Gray, left wing over to Sims. Slides it out. Mazingo, another 3. Too strong. High arcing rebound here for Spikes. Here comes Davion, spikes up the floor with it, goes over to Newsom. Left side over to Woods. Woods up top, and they're going to call a foul here on Pendleton Heights. And that's on Hayden Fox. That is his first.
Fett's coming back in. I was going to say, Indians have done this all without Fetts, and he's coming in. He needs to watch it, though. He's got 2 fouls.
Yep. Nobody really in foul trouble for Mississinewa. Here's Jacobs with it on the deck, drives it into the lane. Jacobs, aggressive move out to Fetts for 3, and he missed it off the rim. Rebound for Mozingo. He brings it up the floor for Pendleton Heights. Now to Fox. Fox up top here to Sims. 24 all, 2:05 second quarter. They hand it here for Fox. Fox goes to Sims on the dribble weave action. Now to Mozingo. Mozingo bumped there by Newsom.
Newsom is very aggressive.
Here to Sims. Sims pulls it out. Tied at 24. Buck 50 second quarter. Fox to Sims. Thought about the 3. Drives on Fetts. Sims down the lane rather. Misses the layup. Woods got the rebound. Newsom straight up the floor. Newsom, backdoor to Jacobs, and he lays it in. 8 tonight for Tyvon Jacobs, Van Landingham. 26-24, Mississinewa's first lead of the game. They were down 10 in the first quarter. They come all the way back to take the lead. Minute 15, second quarter.
Defensive pressure has turned the tide here in this game.
Sims stands with it near the timeline. To the right side to Fox. Now on the drive and missing the layup. Woods disrupted Sims on that layup, and Mississinewa will have it in Newsom walking it slowly across the timeline.
They'll hurry up and get it across.
Sims, left side Fetts. Fetts in the lane, hops down the lane, throws it up and throws it in. Ravion Fetts, timeout, Mississinewa. It's been all Mississinewa in this quarter. 17-5 in this quarter is Mississinewa. 30-second timeout taken by Mississinewa. We'll keep it here. 28-24 is the Mississinewa lead. Pendleton Heights has led most of the game into the last couple possessions when you could see Mississinewa making a run. The question is, can Pendleton Heights respond to it?
Yeah, I think Coach Buck will have them prepared yet. They'll respond. Mississinewa's going to have to respond to their response there. It's all this Mississinewa run is all started on the defensive end.
Yeah.
With Newsom and Banks on the ball pressure, and other guys helping. They're switching everything. They're getting out and they're starting making Pendleton Heights start their offense farther and farther away from the basket. And they're not able. Pendleton Heights is not able to see the mismatch. When Singh comes up to set the screen, and Newsom switches. He's covering Singh, but Pendleton Heights can't get the ball into Singh with Newsom on because Jacobs all over Sims or whoever's got the ball, and that on-ball pressure is good. And on offense, Mississinewa is just taking it right to the basket.
Need to try and get Mozingo here. The band is still playing. And now we got a blocking foul here on Newsom, number 4. Only Newsom's first, yep. 35 seconds left in the second quarter, and at the line is Evan Mozingo to shoot 2. 28-26 is the score, and Mississinewa leading it. First free throw's up and good for Mozingo. He's got 9 points, looking for point number 10 right here. 28-25, Pendleton Heights trailing Mississinewa. Second one is up, and Mozingo hit it. He's got 10. Leads this Pendleton Heights team as now they trail at 28-26. 30 seconds left in the first quarter.
Got to value this possession. Either get a good shot, don't turn it over, go into halftime with at least a 2-point lead or more.
Woods up top, Jacobs left side over to Newsom. Newsom looking to put it on the floor, goes up top to number 20, Seth Yoder. Yoder out to Jacobs, now hits Fetts up between the circles. Down to 7 seconds, Fetts down to 5. Fetts all the way down the lane, tried to throw it away. Here's the 3/4 court up and no good. from Brant Gray, and that's how the first half comes to an end. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union scoreboard. Mississinewa takes a 28-26 lead over Pendleton Heights into the half. We're back in a moment. You're listening to Indiana High School Hoops on ASN.
An apple a day may keep the doctor away, but one trip to Bad Apple Graphics in Marion, you'll see the difference they can make for your business. Business cards, letterhead, apparel, signs, vehicle wraps, you name it, Bad Apple Graphics can do it. See them at 4620 South Adams Street in Marion, and you'll see the difference Bad Apple Graphics can make for your next business project. Bad Apple Graphics open Tuesday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 5 p.m.
Best One Tire and Auto Care of Grant County is your locally owned and operated tire and service center with 2 locations, downtown and on the bypass.
Selling tires like Firestone, Michelin, Mastercraft, and Ironhead.
We are also your complete automotive service center.
Harper, where's the best place for tires and automotive service in Grant County?
Best One, Ant County.
Best One, where the best costs less.
Selling tires, serving people, Best One Tire and Auto Care of Grant County.
Did you know Bruner Dental Center has been taking care of families for over 40 years? They provide everything from gentle cleanings to custom-made repairs. And if the dentist makes you feel uncomfortable, they offer oral sedation to make your visit much more comfortable, offering the latest techniques. And they accept dental insurance, so you can smile more and worry less. See Doctors Root, Sneed, Tinsley, and Reeve at Bruner Dental, 807 West Gardner Drive in Marion. Smile more and worry less with Bruner Dental.
CIE is proud to be part of the Grant County community and know that students of today will be the leaders of tomorrow. CIE supports many projects in this great community and is a huge supporter to every Grant County school. For all your corn marketing needs, give CIE a call today, 384-4001. 384-4001. CIE is proud to sponsor high school athletics and wishes every student athlete success this year and beyond.
Crest Lanes Bowling Center in Marion has open bowling Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Crest Lanes is perfect for a night out with the family and friends. Since 1968, Crest Lanes has been the premier bowling center in Marion and is the host to local high school teams and Indiana Wesleyan University. Plan a night out at Crest Lanes Bowling Center and roll a strike. Crest Lanes, 2014 West 2nd Street in Marion.
Driving on a nice summer day can be lots of fun until the guy in the other lane just ran into you. When you've been in a fender bender, call on Excel Auto Body in Marion. Excel can get your car looking like new. As Grant County's leading collision specialist with 63 years of experience, you can rest easy when you take your vehicle to Excel. With 3 generations serving Grant County, don't trust your vehicle repairs to just anybody. Trust Excel Auto Body, 501 North Washington Street in Marion.
If it's a fender bender or major damage, Excel Auto Body is the place for your vehicle.
Sports apparel, everyday wear, promotional items, and more. Rookies is here to help with all your apparel needs. Small town values with big business determination. Rookies is located in Madison County in Summitville and would love to help wherever you're located. Call them at 765-536-2726 or visit Rookies Gear on Facebook. Take it from me, Andy McCord. Rookies is the official apparel printer for the Boot, Action Sports Network, and Radio 80s.
ASN. Indiana High School Basketball. Live on ASN.
Halftime here at Mississinewa High School is the Indians lead at 28-26. It looked like it was all Pendleton Heights for a minute there in that first half. Mississinewa comes storming back. A big second quarter, outscoring Pendleton Heights 17-7. Grant Shouse with Scott Haley tonight, and Mississinewa got it done in that first half. That big run was sparked because of their defense.
Absolutely. That defense, good defense turns into good offense, and their defensive pressure was just outstanding in that second quarter and kind of confused Pendleton Heights because the first quarter Mississinewa's defense was lackadaisical, and they just didn't seem like they were in the game yet. they cleaned up the offensive rebounds from Pendleton Heights. I don't think they got one there in the second quarter. They had like 3 in the first quarter, which led to like 7 points for Pendleton Heights. So Coach Brooks and his team did a good job of adjusting in that second quarter and really picked up the defensive pressure, especially Newsom and Tavon Jacobs.
Yeah.
Did a really good job off the bench. 8 points, 2 rebounds, a steal, and an assist. And the defensive pressure he is put on everybody he's guarded has been a key turnaround for the Mississinewa Indians that second quarter.
First half stats here for Pendleton Heights. They were led in scoring in the first half by Evan Mazingo on 1 for 1, or on 2 for 6 3-point shooting, 1 for 1 from 2, 2 for 2 at the free throw line. He has pulled down 2 rebounds as well. Picked up a foul. He played all 16 minutes. Hassan Singh as well has scored 16 points, 4 rebounds for him. Cooper Sims, 4 points on no rebounds. Hayden Fox, 2 points on 3 rebounds. And then Joe Estes, 4 points and 4 rebounds for him. For Mississinewa, Ravion Fetz with 4 points on 2 for 3 shooting, 2 rebounds for him. Ian Newsom with 2 points on 1 for 3 shooting, 1 rebound for him as well. He has Ravion Fetz as well as dished out an assist. Ian Newsom with an assist as well. Also, you look at their you look here, Keontae Woods, 10 points, 4 rebounds in that first half on 2 for 2 from 3. Shot 2 3-pointers, made both of them. That was huge. Some halftime scores on our network tonight, or scores from around the area at the end of one quarter. Warsaw 19, Marion 13 at the end of the first there. Oak Hill with a 28-24 lead against Western at halftime. Norwell leads Heritage 38-28 at the end of 3. Halftime at Bluffton, Manchester 37, Bluffton 16. And halftime at Mechanical, or at Carroll, but Mechanical leads them 36-28. You can get all those games here on our network. Let's sneak in a break. We're back with the start of the second half. 28-26, Mississinewa. Second half coming your way after this on the Action Sports Network.
You work hard. And at First Farmers Bank and Trust, we work hard for you. Since 1885, we've committed to helping families, businesses, and communities thrive financially, from home to the office, to the field, to the arena. We value hard work and perseverance as much as you do. Experience banking built on heart and grit today. Learn more at ffbt.com. Member FDIC, Equal Opportunity Lender.
Ready, down, put.
Touchdown. Vince Lombardi said, winning isn't everything. It's the only thing. This is Tim Mormon with Riverside Community Federal Credit Union. If you're struggling with your bank and feel like they aren't giving you every chance to win, come and see us. Riverside is a locally owned and operated credit union, and we're here to make your banking easier and help make you feel like a winner. See us today, 101 North Washington Street, downtown in Marion, 200 East Main Street, downtown Gas City. Riverside Community Federal Credit Union.
Hutamaki's Marion location is very community service. They are always willing to help nonprofit organizations in their community. Their Marion location is a paper conserving factory making private label paper plates and bowls for major retailers, food service operators, and fast food restaurants. They're a growing company with a 24/7 operation. Hutamaki is committed to understanding their customers' needs and pride themselves on delivering on their promises. They care about each other, the environment, and their community. Hutamaki on 38th Street in Marion.
Not only are we Grant County's greatest car dealer, but we also have Grant County's greatest new car salesman in Kevin Newell, used car salesman Mark Miller. Plus, we are the greatest place for your vehicle maintenance. Simply put, Mike Anderson Chevrolet in beautiful downtown Gas City is Grant County's greatest automotive dealership. Beep, 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 yeah.
Second half just about underway here. Friedenberger Court, Mississinewa High School in Gas City, Indiana. It's the home team, the Mississinewa Indians, leading here at the half, 28-26, as we get ready for the start of the second half. Grant Schaus with Scott Haley tonight. And Scott, if you're Coach Buck for Pendleton Heights, what are you telling your guys there at halftime?
shots there in the second quarter. Just continue working the ball around and getting good looks. Try to find Singh in the first quarter. He had 6 points and 4 rebounds in the first quarter. He didn't score, didn't get a rebound that second quarter. So Mississinewa did a good job there. But I think Coach Buck is going to try to get Singh involved more here underneath the basket, and that will open up that, start the inside and start with the outside game. That'll open that up quite a bit.
Both teams, their original starting fives to start the second half for Pendleton. That's Cooper Sims, Hayden Fox, Joe Estes, Evan Mazingo, and Hassan Singh. For Mississinewa, their starting five of Ravion Fetzi and Newsom, Grady Schnepp, Seth Yoder, and Keontae Woods. Inbounding it on the sideline will be Hayden Fox for Pendleton Heights. He'll look to trigger it into the backcourt to number 24, Evan Mazingo. And there it is, and Pendleton Heights will start the ball with us in the second half. Singh has it up top, looking for the handoff, goes to Sims. Sims back to Mazingo. They love that dribble weave action there.
Yes, they do, and this one was good switching everything, and Yoder did a nice job up top there, pressure defense.
Sims for 3, and he knocks it down. They need Sims to get going. He's their leading scorer at 18 a game, and it's 29-28. Pendleton Heights grabs the lead with 7:30 to play in the third quarter. Newsom to the right side, dumps it into Woods on the block. He slipped and fell hard. Good to see him get up okay. That was a slippery fall. They're going to try and get a towel up there to wipe that down. Official says, no, he just lost his footing, I guess.
I'd still take a towel and wipe that.
Yeah.
Because you just don't tumble like that.
28-28 or 29-28. Pendleton Heights leads it by 1. To the right wing is Fox. Fox to the right side to Singh. Back to Fox. Puts it on the deck. Spins inside. Looking out for Mazingo. Mazingo into the corner to Singh. Cross-court pass stolen out of there by Newsom. Jump to the passing lane. Here's Newsom down the floor. And stolen back by Pendleton Heights. Mazingo to the rim, and he lays it up and in. So this is starting kind of how the game started here.
Exactly.
And Pendleton Heights now leads at 31-28, a 5-0 run out of the break for the Arabians. They lead it by 3. 6:40 left in the third.
You don't want to get down 10 like you did in the first half.
Largest lead of the game was 19-9 Pendleton Heights. Mississinewa came back, had the 2-point lead at half. Woods in the lane, out here for a 3. This is Yoder, too strong. Woods taps it over to the cheerleaders and out of bounds, back to Pendleton Heights.
Good look by Yoder, just came up a little bit short. Keontae Woods tried to get that offensive rebound. Just got a hand on it, and it just went out of bounds.
31-28 the score. Mississinewa trails by 3. Singh all the way down the lane, scoops it up, no good. And Woods got the rebound. He'll flip it out here to Ravion Fetz, who walks it across the timeline. Fetz downhill, lays it up, no good. And Singh knocked it out of bounds. It'll stay with Mississinewa. 6 minutes to play in the third, 31-28 the lead.
Good drives by both teams on those possessions, but kind of wild shots for both of them.
53-28, Manchester leads Bluffton at the end of 3. Schnepp lobs it in here, a foul. It's going to go on number 12, Hayden Fox.
2 quick fouls by Pendleton Heights there.
Look to get it in. They do to the right wing over to number 20, Seth Yoder. Kicks it out here to Newsom. Newsom up between the rings. 5:50 third quarter, 31-28. Arabians lead it by 3. Newsom out to Fetz. He'll try a 3, and he hits it. We're tied at 31. Ravion Fetz knocks down his first three-pointer of the game. 31 all with 5:36 to play in the third.
Good response by Fetz there to tie the ball game up. Good ball movement by the Indians.
Singh out here to Sims. Sims goes back to Singh on the handoff. Singh will hand it here to number 24, Evan Mazingo. Now out to Sims in the lane. Looks, he'll back his way down. Sims.
Good defense by Schnepp.
Yep. Mazingo's got it. He'll go back to Singh. And timeout Pendleton Heights. It's a 30. 5:09 third quarter. We'll take the 30 with them. We're back in a moment. You're listening to Indiana High School Hoops on ASN.
This is Adriana Rudy with Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services. We have been serving the Grant County area since 1903 and are excited to add our Mississinewa Chapel in Gas City to our family of funeral homes. Now we can meet you in Fairmount, Marion, Upland, and Gas City. Let us show you the difference that Arms Hunt Funeral Home can make for you and your loved one. Arms Hunt Funeral Home and Cremation Services. Place your trust into the hands of compassion.
all here in the third quarter. 5:09 to play in the third. Ravion Fetz just nailed a big three for Mississinewa, their first points of the second half, to tie the game at 31. Grant Schaus with Scott Haley tonight, and it'll be Pendleton ball out of the timeout. Mazingo will get it in the backcourt here. Now here's Hayden Fox across the timeline. Fox to the right, back door, miscommunication out of bounds, back to the Indians.
I thought Coach Buck might try a back cut or backdoor play with the Indians being so aggressive on the defensive end and on that dribble weave. So it was there. It was just a bad pass.
Here's Fetz with it through down the lane. Tosses it out here to Woods. Now goes to Yoder. Back to Woods in the corner. Guarding him a little tightly here as he hit those two threes of the first half. Now over to Newsom up near the timeline. 31 all, 4:34 to play in the third. Newsom on the deck in the right hand, waist-high dribble. Goes out to Fetz. Fetz deflected over to Yoder. Gets the screen from Woods. And goes back to Grady Schnepp. Now to Woods. Corner. Drives baseline. Backs his way inside. Woods reverse layup. No good. Offensive rebound. Missed it again. And there's the rebound for Joe Estes. Up the floor comes Evan Mazingo. Out here to Sims for three. Short. Rebound knocked out of bounds. It stays with Pendleton Heights.
Estes had good offensive position on that rebound. Woods tried to get it, but just knocked it out of bounds. So Pendleton Heights will keep the ball here underneath their own basket.
Tied at 31. They go to Mazingo. He scoops it up and in. 14 for Evan Mazingo tonight as it's 33-31 with 3:50 to play in the third. Pendleton Heights leads it by 2. Yoder. Schnepp for three in the lead. Missed it. Rebound fought for in the corner. Schnepp got it on the offensive rebound, but he lost the handle, and he got it back. Wow. Now here's Newsom up between the circles. He'll get the set called out here. 3.5 to go in the third. Mississinewa down 2. Right wing Schnepp. Looking for Woods in the cut. They throw it to him, and it's stolen by Singh. Woods got it back, throws it back up and in.
Woods stuck with that the whole play. I mean, he made a nice cut. The pass was just a little late, but he picked up the loose ball and scored.
33 all, 3:09 third quarter. Back door, and Mazingo too strong on the layup. Here's Fetz back the other way. Ravion Fetz in the lane. Oh, great pass for Yoder. He couldn't hang on to it. Singh saved it and then threw it off the back of Grady Schnepp and out of bounds. Good heads-up play because Singh was falling out of bounds. They weren't going to be able to get the outlet pass. Good heads-up play from Hassan Singh for Pendleton Heights.
But a heck of a pass by Fetz to Schnepp. Schnepp just couldn't handle it. Nice cut, though.
33 all, 2:53 to play in the third. Across the timeline with it, they go to the right wing to Mazingo. Mazingo inside to Singh. Takes a dribble, throws it up. No good, too strong, and a late foul called. And they're going to get this on Mississinewa. It's on number 32, Keontae Woods. Only his second foul. Nobody really in foul trouble at this point in the game for Mississinewa.
That was definitely a late call there.
Singh's free throw is up and short. 2:45 third quarter, 33 all.
No legs on that shot. That was all long and
Yep.
all short.
Same for the second, but Singh hits it. 34-33, 2:40 to play in the third. Newsom across the timeline with it and throws it into the first row. Miscommunication between Newsom and Spikes. Yep. So now if you're Mississinewa, you just want to go get a stop here, get the ball back.
They got to get a stop right here and stay aggressive.
Huge possession. Yep, Jacobs knocks it loose. Spikes comes down with it. Spikes hops down the lane. Foul called. It's on the baseline.
Seems like when the Indians need a big play, Jacobs is there to make it for them.
Evan Mazingo with his second foul.
Kind of expect that of a senior.
Yep.
And that's what Jacobs is. Jacobs and Woods, both seniors, are leading the charge here.
Newsom to get it in. Oh, what a play! Newsom tried to throw it off the back of Sims. He tried to lay it up, but he missed the layup. Wow. Completely legal play, too, as Singh goes to the rim and is blocked by Woods. Up the floor comes Newsom. In his right hand, kicks it out to Spikes. This one's stolen away. Pendleton Heights has got it. This is Estes to the hole, and he lays it up over the rim. 36-33. Pendleton Heights by 3. 1:54 left in the third. Newsom will bring it across the timeline for the Indians.
Getting a little helter-skelter here.
Yeah.
Indians need to get a good possession here, get a good shot.
This one's knocked out by Singh. It'll stay with Mississinewa. 1:40 to go in the third. 36-33 is the lead. Mississinewa trailing. Pendleton Heights has got the lead here. Jacobs into the backcourt to Newsom. And Newsom will walk it across the timeline. Right side, they go to Jacobs on the wing. Jacobs splits defenders. Lost the handle, got it back, lays it up, no good. Back-to-back missed the layups for Mississinewa. And they come up empty on that possession again. Need a stop here.
Yeah, nice strong move by Jacobs. Just overshot the layup. But, yeah, they definitely need to stop here.
Mazingo, elevator screen, 3, no good. Rebound here for Spikes. Now Fett's up the floor with it for Mississinewa. Fett's baseline out to Spikes. Thought about the 3. Ball fakes into the lane. Spikes out of bounds, stays with the Indians. 1:02, third quarter, 36-33, Pendleton Heights. Still a one-possession game. Woods and Newsom come off the floor.
Take a break here before the start of the fourth
Yep,
quarter here.
I like the substitution there.
Yep.
Play it out here till the end of the third quarter because you're going to need a Woods and Newsom and probably Fetts. You're going to need your main 5 on the floor down the stretch.
For sure. And, good job by Coach Brooks and the staff to get those guys a little bit of breather here.
They look to get it in here with Schnepp. They do to Yoder. Yoder out to Jacobs, now hits Fetts up top. Fetts the ball fake. 36-33, 55 seconds left in the third. Fetts looking to back his way inside, goes out to Spikes. Spikes one-on-one, gets into the lane, tosses it out. Here's a 3 up on the way. It's no good from Schnepp, and a rebound for the Arabians. Mississinewa's gone cold in the last few positions. Well, really this whole third quarter.
They scored 5 points here in the third quarter.
Good news is they've limited Pendleton Heights' baskets too.
Yes, absolutely.
They've only scored 10.
Yeah, defensive pressure is still there.
This is Fox with it up top. Fox goes to the right, goes out here to Brant Gray. Down to 20 seconds left in the third.
Mississinewa's just got to be aware of the back cuts here by Pendleton Heights.
Underneath, laying it up, blocked away by Jacobs. Fetts up the floor. Fetts to the, and there's a foul.
Jacobs with another big play on the defensive end. Coach Brooks looking for maybe
Intentional, yeah, maybe. Maybe.
Close.
It was. Not going to give it to him. Only the third team foul on. I don't mind that foul if you're Pendleton because it stops the momentum of the play.
Absolutely.
Spikes into Fetts, down to 3 seconds. Fetts in the lane, and a travel called with 1 second to go in the third. 36-33. Pendleton Heights will probably get one last look here. Sam Baker will trigger it in. Gray beyond half court's way off the mark, and that's how the third quarter comes to an end. Final 8 minutes coming up. We got a good one. 36-33 Pendleton after 3 on ASN.
Are you looking for apparel for a big event? Rookies has it. Needing uniform clothing for your business? Rookies has it. What about products with your logo for those great customers? Rookies has that too. Call them today at 765-536-2000 2726, or visit Rookies Gear on Facebook, or stop by in Summitville and see them. Rookies has all your apparel needs. Rookies, the official apparel printer for the Boot, Radio 80s, and the Action Sports Network.
If it's your first home or moving up, Movement Mortgage and Melissa Stone have the loan programs and the knowledge to enhance your once-in-a-lifetime experience. Melissa is a hometown leader from Grant County and can make your experience an excellent one. Melissa is proud to sponsor all Grant County athletes. For more information on how to make your home buying experience excellent, visit melissastone.rocks for Movement Mortgage.
36-33, Pendleton Heights leads it here. Final 8 minutes of the game. We got a good one going down in Gas City. A lot of defense in that third quarter. Scott Haley, 10 points for Pendleton Heights, only 5 for Mississinewa as the momentum has kind of shifted back to Pendleton.
Absolutely. Coach Buck made an adjustment there when he called timeout with like 4.5 minutes to go. Got out of the dribble weave and went to more set offenses, more back cuts to maybe eliminate some of that defensive pressure the Indians have been playing, and got a couple of good looks out of it.
36-33, Yoder down the lane, kicks it out. Schnepp for 3 in the tie. He got it! Big 3 for Grady Schnepp. 5 points for him. First 3 of the ball game. We're tied at 36 with 7:40 to go in the game.
Nice driving dish by Newsom to find Schnepp in the corner wide open.
Mozingo to the right side. Tries to go down the baseline. Now out here to Sims up on the logo. Sims hands it for Singh. Singh to the left to Sims. Back to Singh. Pendleton Heights being patient. Singh down the lane. Nearly stripped out by Newsom. Helter-skelter possession. Into the corner. Mozingo fadeaway 3 off the brim. No good. And a rebound here for number 20, Seth Yoder.
Another big possession here for the Indians. You got to value every possession.
Yep.
Now.
Don't want to get too sped up here. Tied at 36, 6:55 to go in the game. Jacobs up top. Woods to check in at the next whistle. Schnepp nowhere to go. Up top to Jacobs. Now hits Newsom on the right wing. Up top to Spikes. Poked away. Mozingo's got it on the other end, and he lays it up and in. Much needed bucket there for Pendleton Heights. 38-36, 6.5 to play in the game. Pendleton Heights leads it by 2.
Kind of a lazy pass there by Newsom, but you got to come and meet the ball as well.
Newsom with it on his left hand. Brings it to the left side of the floor. Slides it over to Schnepp, or to Yoder. Yoder pushed off, gets down the lane. Loose on the floor, pinballed around. Jacobs lays it up, no good, but a foul. Tyvon Jacobs, 8 points tonight, looking for points. Point number 9 and 10. Hayden Fox is now whistled for his 4th foul of the night on Pendleton Heights. Jacobs misses the front end. Jacobs doesn't shoot the free throw very well on the season. Only about 60%. Second one for Jacobs on the way, and it's good. 9 for Tyvon Jacobs. 38-37, 6:10 to play in the game. Across the timeline is Brant Gray. He'll bounce it to Estes. Estes on the floor, hands it for Mozingo. Mozingo, flare screen over to Sims. He's been quiet tonight. Sims down the lane, tosses it up, no good. Too strong, out of bounds. And the ball belongs here to Pendleton Heights with 5:53 to go. And the Arabians leading it by 1.
So the Indians have done a really good job on Cooper Sims, the leading scorer for Pendleton Heights. He's only got 7. Kind of took a wild shot there and got lucky that Mississinewa knocked her out of bounds.
Gray tries to go baseline, out to Mozingo. Up top to Singh. 1 point lead for Pendleton. 5:40 to play in the 4th. Singh down the lane for a 3. Estes got it. Joe Estes' first 3 of the ball game comes at a big time, but it's 41-37 with 5.5 to play in the 4th. Ravion Fetz up top.
Big basket by Estes there for Pendleton Heights.
He'll hand it here for Jacobs down the lane. He goes up and in. And a whistle, timeout. Timeout taken here by Mississinewa. It's a full. We'll take it with them. We're back in 30. 41-39, Pendleton, 5:16 to go on the Action Sports Network.
You ever get in a situation where you're looking for somebody to help you with your garage door? Maybe you need a new garage door or a commercial door. Whatever you need, if you're having some trouble, make sure you contact Fairmount Door. Why? Well, you're going to get same-day service. Also, 24-hour emergency service, lifetime warranties with most door models, flexible financing plans, and fair pricing. And listen to this, they serve residential and commercial customers in Marion, Kokomo, and Wabash. Fairmount Door. Call them at 765-674-6789. That's Fairmount Door Corporation.
Just over 5 minutes to play in the game here in Gas City. It's Pendleton Heights 41, Mississinewa 39. A big bucket for Tyvon Jacobs Van Landingham. You can hear the band in the background. It's, for some reason, I don't remember the band being like this until this year.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm not saying they're bad. I'm not saying they're doing a bad job. It's just it sounds louder. And it may be because they're in a new spot where they kind of sound louder because they're behind us. Usually they've been across the floor up top. So 41-39, 5:16 to play in the game.
Yeah, big basket there by Tyvon Jacobs again.
Yeah.
11 points. I mean, when the Indians need a big play, he's there for it.
Yep, the spark plug. 41-30. He's their super sub, too.
Yes, absolutely.
Kind of the John Laskowski here. Brant Gray over to Cooper Sims on the left wing, up top to Singh. 2-point Pendleton Heights lead with 4:50 to play in the game. Singh up top, up on the logo between the circles. He'll go one-on-one and dances around here with Schnepp. Finds Cooper Sims. Patient is Pendleton Heights here on this possession. Mississinewa trying to speed them up. Singh down the lane. Sims a three. It's no good. That was great defense from Yoder. Disrupted that shot. You could see the hand was in his face.
That's what we were talking about before. We're going to contest those shots and, get the rebound. Woods got the rebound, his 9th of the game.
Tell you what, this is a lower scoring game I think we would have thought.
Yes.
Schnepp, baseline drive. Cross court, Fetz for the lead. Got it! Raytheon Fetz gives Mississinewa the lead. 42-41, 3:55 to go.
Schnepp did a good job to find Fetz open for that three, and Fetz knocked it down.
An unselfish pass from Schnepp for a wide open Raytheon Fetz. Up top, over to Estes. Over to Singh. Has it poked away. Guess who? Tyvon Jacobs to the rim, lays it up, no good. Woods is there for the follow layup. 44-41, Mississinewa, 3:27 to go.
Be aggressive, put lots of pressure, use your feet, don't use your hands, don't reach.
Singh inside for a three, Mazingo. No good. Rebound pulled down by Keontae Woods.
2 big rebounds by Woods here in these last 2 offensive possessions by the Arabians. Value the possession here. Value the possession if you're the Indians. Get that first good look.
2:55 to go. 44-41. Mississinewa by 3 and the ball. All the momentum has shifted back to the Indians. Keontae Woods, right wing, dances around on Estes inside, throws it up, and traveled, knocked over to Jacobs. He loses it out of bounds, and it's back to Pendleton Heights. And we're going to get a timeout taken by Pendleton. It'll be a 30. We'll stay here. 2:41 to play in the game. Mississinewa 44, Pendleton Heights 41. Got a good one here in Gas City. Also a good one in Ann Arbor. Michigan 70, Purdue 67, minute 14 to play up there. Quick little update. But here, if you're Pendleton Heights, where's the ball got to go on this possession to try and get a good look?
So the last couple of times they've been doing that dribble weave here most of the game and been setting offensive sets here. I would Singh to try to drive inside and get posted up on Woods. Or if that's not there, they're going to look for Sims. And Mozingo has 16 points. I would say either Sims or Mozingo for the three or Singh inside.
Pendleton Heights trailing 44-41, 2:40 to play in the game. Band still going. Right wing with it is Sims. Step back here. Mozingo up top to Sims. Sims, their leading scorer at 18 points a game, only has 7. Singh with it out top to Sims on the right wing. 44-41 Mississinewa, 2:13 to go. To the rack and scoring is Brant Gray off the bench. His first 2 of the night. 44-43, 2 minutes to go in the game.
Nice move there by Brant Gray for the Pendleton. That's a big bucket for him. Took it aggressively.
Yeah. Mississinewa leads by 1. Schnepp down the lane, gets fouled. And he'll be at the line to shoot 2, Grady Schnepp. Schnepp only 5 points tonight in the game. His first free throws. And Brant Gray, who just hit the shot on the other end, picks up the foul. 1:53 to play in the game, 44-43 Mississinewa. First one for Schnepp is up, and he drains it.
All these free throws are obviously huge, and he just stepped up and knocked that one down.
Second one for Schnepp is up on the way, and good. He hit them both. 46-43, Mississinewa, 1:50 to play in the game. Across the timeline comes Gray. He is met by Seth Yoder. Inside, Estes baseline. Out here for Sims. Sims to Mozingo. 1:37 to play. Sims hops down the lane, throws it up and in. 46-45, 90 seconds to go. Mississinewa by 1. Across the timeline comes Ravion Fetz, the freshman. Coming down to crunch time here. They nearly throw it away. Fetz chases it down. Sideline, Fetz down the lane. Here's Schnepp, a big 3. Oh, too strong. Looked like that one was going in, and they call a foul on Tyvon Jacobs going the other way. Good news for Mississinewa, only their first team foul of the quarter. Jacobs with the foul is third, and a timeout Mississinewa. 1:13 to go. It's a full timeout. We'll take a quick one with them. 46-45, Mississinewa leads at 1:13 to go in the game on the Action Sports Network.
Wobble, wobble, wobble.
Screech. Click, click, click.
The thingy's gone bad.
Whatever sound your car makes, take it to Marion Tire, also known as Best One Tire in Marion. Susie, Brian, Cecil, and the crew can diagnose the problem and fix the problem the right way the first time. Oil changes, alignment, tires, coolant, wheel bearings, and even the thingy that's gone bad. Let Marion Tire get your vehicle running smooth since 1984. Marion Tire has been in downtown Marion and will continue to provide top-notch service. See Marion Tire on the corner of 4th and Branson in downtown Marion.
Time to play the game.
1 minute and 13 seconds to go in the game here in Gas City. Mississinewa 46, Pendleton Heights 45, a great one here at Mississinewa High School. It's Pendleton Heights basketball out of the timeout that was just called by Mississinewa as Tyvon Jacobs was whistled for a foul. The good thing, though, for Mississinewa, only their first team foul.
Yeah.
So you're not putting anyone on the line this late, but it wouldn't be a bad idea to maybe foul if you get up 3 in case – you know, you got to play situational basketball here down the stretch.
And they can be ultra aggressive here with only one foul on the defensive end.
Yep.
Pendleton Heights back in their dribble weave.
Mozingo up top, Sims. Under a minute to go, Mississinewa by 1. Fourth quarter, Sims out. Mozingo 3 for the lead, and he got it! Evan Mozingo gives Pendleton Heights the lead, 48-46, 45 seconds to go in the game. Across the timeline comes Fetz. Fetz one-on-one, dances around with Mozingo, down to 40 seconds. Yoder behind his back now. Tosses it here to Jacobs, down the lane. Jacobs goes up, he ties the game with a layup. 48 all, 29 seconds to go. Here come the Arabians up the floor. I think Coach Buck may call a timeout or they're going to play it out here. Sims, 20 seconds to go. Bounces it to the right side to Mozingo. Up top here to Gray. Down to 13 seconds. Gray to the left wing over to Sims. Down to 10 seconds. 48 all. Mozingo with 5 seconds. Timeout Pendleton Heights with 5.1 seconds to go. The ball is going to be on the far sideline for Pendleton Heights. We are tied at 48 with 5 seconds to go. It is a full timeout. We're going to stay right here. What would you draw up in this situation?
Well, I would try to get the ball inside, but we used to have a play called early where everybody just kind of rotated around the top of the key and went to the bounce, went to the ball. Your main guy would start at the top of the key and just twirl around the top of the screen. Then your double screener would go to the ball. Maybe downbound guy goes right back to them, and he gets it right back to drive to the bucket. But I would look for Sing inside, or definitely have maybe Mozingo take it out and try to hit Sims calling around the double screen and either shoot a three or drive to the basket and dish it off to Sing.
Mississinewa 48, Pendleton Heights 48. It's Pendleton Heights ball on the far sideline. 48 all here coming down the stretch with 5 seconds to go. Again, the Arabians will have the basketball in a tie game with 5 seconds to go on the sideline, and I think you got to look for Mozingo here on this possession. He just hit a big three with about a minute to go to give them the lead. 48-46. Tyvon Jacobs then came down, hit a big layup to tie it at 48. What a great game this has been. And we said it, if the JV game was any indicator of how the varsity is, it was going to be a great one. Mississinewa, of course, won the JV game in overtime, 60-59. Pendleton Heights ball on the sideline. Hayden Fox to trigger it in. 48 all, 5 seconds to go. It all comes down to this.
Newsom on Sims, Jacobs.
They get it to Sing and a foul immediately. Not a bad foul. You have fouls to give here.
You got two more to give, so I would foul again a couple more times.
Yep.
Good call by Coach Brooks there.
Yoder picks up the foul. 48 all with 4 seconds to go. Bad news is the ball goes on the baseline. 4 seconds to go, 48-48. Pendleton Heights ball on the baseline.
You got to communicate defensively. Switch everything. You got to communicate.
Fox gets it in, knocked out of bounds. And that took 0.5 of a second off the clock. That was a long 0.5 of a second. 3.5, 48-48. Pendleton Heights to trigger it in. Fox looking to go in. Fox nowhere to go, into the corner. Sims now 2 seconds. Sims for the win! Missed it, but he's fouled! He is fouled! And a free throw will win it for Pendleton Heights. Unbelievable. They call a foul. Now the officials are going to get together and talk. Unbelievable. Was it on the floor or was he in the shooting motion? That's what they're discussing. If it's on the floor,
there's no shots.
Yeah, then there's no shot because they didn't have any fouls to give. Let's see. 20. And he's going to be shooting 3. And Josh Brooks has just been hit with a technical foul. And Mississinewa has probably just cost themselves this game. Josh Brooks has just been teched. 48 all. There is no time on the clock. A free throw will win it. It doesn't matter. If he hits it, do you shoot the technical free throws? There's no time on the clock.
That's
Coach Buck is telling them to settle down. This game's not over. Because really, you think about it, they could hit all 5 free throws. They could miss all 5 free throws. They're going to put 0.5 of a second left on the clock. Again, Josh Brooks has just been hit with a technical foul. And he's telling the whole bench, you got to sit down. Coach Brooks has got to relax. 48 all, free throw is up, and it is no good from number 10, Cooper Sims. Thing is, he's got 2 more, and then a technical free throw's coming. Second one for Sims is no good. now it's getting loud in here. 48 all. Thing is, he's still got 3 more shots with the technical free throw. And he hits that one. 49-48, Pendleton Heights. That was the dagger. Free throw. The technical is up and good. 50-48. 0.5 seconds to go. up, and it is good. 51-48. Pendleton Heights is going to win it. A timeout. Pendleton Heights gets the ball, correct?
I believe so.
So, just to recap it for you, it was tied at 48 with 3 seconds to go. Pendleton Heights inbounded it to Cooper Sims. They called a foul as Sims was shooting a 3 there was virtually no time on the clock. The discussion was whether it was going to be on the floor or not. Coach Brooks thought it was on the floor. He was not happy. He was hit with a technical foul. And so then Pendleton Heights got to shoot 5 free throws. They only hit 3 out of the 5 to give them the 51-48 lead. Just a bizarre ending to the basketball game here tonight.
Yeah, that's, I think Coach Brooks has the right to do that. You got to let the players decide the game.
Right.
And Mississinewa played great defense. Pendleton Heights was playing good defense. I mean, just either the shot goes in or out. Just let them play. Let the players decide the game.
51-48. It's Pendleton Heights ball on the sideline with 0.5 of a second to go. All they got to do is touch it, and this game is over. You're Mississinewa. You want to foul before the ball. Yeah, there it is. As they pretty much just tackle. They tackle Mozingo, and now things are starting to get tangled up here. Don't need another technical. So they're going to the line here. That was the 5th team foul, but hey, you want to foul him before the ball goes in, because if it goes in, you're taking time off the clock. Mozingo to shoot 2. Barring a miracle, Pendleton Heights is going to win it. 51-48 Pendleton Heights, 0.5 of a second to go. Now the official is talking at the scores table. What's the discussion?
Think about the substitution. They were asking if substitution.
Yeah, they're going to get him in. Yep.
Yeah, with no clock, no time running off the clock.
51-48, 0.5 of a second to play in the game. A free throw, if it's good for Mozingo, wins it. And Josh Brooks. Yeah. Yep. Josh Brooks is saying unbelievable. This one's over. Pendleton Heights is going to win it. 52-48 with 0.5 of a second to go. And they did not beacon Schnepp into the game. They're going to wait. They're going to let Woods get off the floor before he shoots the next free throw.
Yeah, you hate to see an ending.
Yeah.
That's a great game that both teams have played their hearts out.
Second one, Mozingo's up and good, 53-48. And Newsom, good if it goes, but it won't. That's how the game ends. Final score, Pendleton Heights 53, Mississinewa 48. Now we got some words going with Pendleton Heights and Mississinewa players. Josh Brooks is still upset, and rightfully so. They're going to go through the handshake line here. Final score, Pendleton Heights 53, Mississinewa 48. The final